What it do, people? How you doing?
I am excellent. Show them the shirt. Show them the shirt.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I knew you were gonna do that. So let me zoom out because I be acting a whole fool.
Let's do it. You know I love that.
Yeah, I am acting everybody's fool. I don't even know how I can zoom out now. What I do? I touch something. Wait, wait. I messed
But
up. I messed up. There it is.
you
Okay.
can see my pretty
Zoom up
face.
a bit.
Yes. You got to look down. There we go. Yeah. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that now?
You don't be right. You have me acting a whole fool sometimes.
You ain't acting. You ain't acting. You was a fool.
What you trying to say? Just tell me what you're trying to say, and then we'll, you know,
I'll say it slowly. You is a fool.
a whole fool.
A whole fool.
Oh. So how y'all doing? It is Moist Monday. While we acting silly with y'all, I'm going ahead and I'm posting the link just in case you guys are looking to chat with us individually. Also, that way you guys can see what's going on. Let me see if I can put it on all of the channels. But today we're talking, go ahead, tell them what we're talking about today.
All right, y'all, beautiful people. So we are talking sex, fitness, and earth signs. So all you Tauruses, all you Virgos, and all you Capricorns, we are talking about you.
Mm. I know a few people that just need to go ahead and tune in, but that's just where I am in life. I ain't gonna say who, but some of y'all need to go and tune in so you can figure out what's wrong with you.
Like learn about yourself. Learn about yourself.
Today. Today, even. You understand? Today.
Teach you.
'Cause we're not gonna
We
fool with
gonna
y'all
teach
today.
you.
We're not gonna have this today out of y'all.
Why
Especially
not?
especially
You
Earth.
know, we love the shenanigans.
We do a little bit. A little bit.
Love that.
Not a lot of bit, just a little bit. Cause I ain't got time for y'all. But that's time. So how was your weekend? While we're getting ready to get this going, I'm pulling up our slideshow today.
Non-stop work. No days off for this one here.
All right, team, no sleep. There we go.
Man, no sleep. How about yours?
It was good. It was good. I do what I do. I had a couple of things going on at the church, making sure everybody's together and ready to do what they do and record them and everything. So just
Great.
recording stuff, editing. What I love to do is being behind the scenes and making sure everybody look good and sound good.
Nice.
Yeah.
We was praising the Lord.
There is no church service. It's just
Uh-huh.
recording.
Gotcha.
But ministering, never nevertheless we'll call it ministering
Minister to your soul.
this way. So yeah. Anyway, let's get started. I finally got the slideshow to go ahead and load. We're gonna add this to our stream today. Okay, so again, y'all, this is Moist Mondays, and we are your people. We're talking about earth signs because we wanted to talk about sexuality, fitness, and how your particular element affects you. Now, go ahead and say, glad I'm done with the Black History program. Go ahead, tag a friend, share this post with whomever you'd like to share it with. Because we're gonna talk about some things. I know some people were interested, and I don't know if you guys are on the stream or not, but y'all were interested in hearing more about earth signs. So we're gonna do that without any further ado. I'm gonna go ahead and let you do it on your side, and I'll be tagging people on my side.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
So
All right, so we're starting with the Taurus. Yes, agreed. All right, so sex is always a big number for Taurus. This is an intensely sensual sign, a sign that relates to the world to a large extent through physical contact, and for which love is based around the mutual sharing of carnal pleasures and irresistible earthly desires. Damn. I mean, just hearing that, it's like, all Taurus, put your hands up,
Mm-hmm.
wave your hand for the comics.
Look at yourself in the mirror. Hold your phone up to you. Turn your camera on and just look at you.
There you go. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. All right. There's an earthiness and strong romanticism due to its rulership by Venus,
Mm.
which is the planet of beauty and love, as well as war. A lot of people don't know that, which gives Taurians an instinctive understanding of how to turn on a lover, using their famous seduction techniques of personal adornment, fragrance. Damn, I said fragrance. Fragrance. Food and power of touch. They know exactly how to bring the object of their desire to their knees.
Mm.
Damn. Hallelujah.
Yes.
One
Amen.
moment.
And amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen again. All right. No one can deliver a more sensually arousing massage than Taurus. And no one knows better how to how to set the scene for a candlelit gourmet dinner as a precursor to great sex. Goddamn. Food. I want to, never mind. I'm gonna keep reading. For Taurus, food is the most obvious aphrodisiac, and sex is the natural expression of love. Man, it makes sense. Food me up, fuck me up. Food me up.
Mm-hmm.
Just-
Feed me first.
yes, Lord. Actually,
No. Feed me first. I need a little bit now. A little bit.
I might pass out in it and then wake up and eat afterward.
Okay, then. Well, amen. Amen.
Amen. All right. All right. So this is a physically strong yet emotionally gentle sign that you can rely on for regular, satisfying sex of the most basic kind. However, this sign is not necessarily a sign that will be especially innovative or adventurous in its lovemaking. The traditional approach suits Taurus best, and once it has hit on a successful line of foreplay, it prefers not to vary its techniques. Like once I got the flow down, I ain't changing for nothing, player.
Don't
I'm
mess
gonna get it out.
Don't mess
I'm gonna get it out. All right. Security and sexual fulfillment go hand in hand for Taurus. Any element of uncertainty or unpredictability will dampen its libido, uh, sour its normally sweet nature, and send them into a sulk. For Taurians to be happy in a romantic relationship, it has to be based on shared material values, financial stability, and the possibility of economic advancement as a team. Man, see, listen, sign a nigga up. Well, sign up. I'm sorry. Sign a nigga.
Ah,
I didn't sign the contract. Let's
okay.
go.
Okay. Cannot we
But you here though. You here with me.
know? I feel like I'm contractually obligated to be with you at this point. So there's that.
Hey, what you trying to say? What you trying?
I done said it.
Yes, ma'am.
You're still my favorite. You my favorite Jane.
How many other genes do you know? None.
About that.
Okay. Okay. That's it. Hold on. I'm not saying it's true, but hey, yes, I'll find it.
We got Team Taurus here.
Yes, Lord.
Mhm.
What you say?
Yes.
She's preaching a word there. She's preaching a word.
The whole word. Amen and amen again.
Oh,
You are funny. Is it my turn yet?
it's your turn. I'm done.
Okay, well then it's my turn. Let's talk about the Taurus, y'all. So This is and so what y'all got to know is that for me on my side, I'm teaching y'all about what you need to know when it comes to sexuality and your signs. And so again, let's just talk a little bit about overall the earth signs. Earth signs, if I just go back to this uh right here, all earth signs are pretty very much very sensual people. Most of them are up for anything. And their pleasure, making sure that their partner has pleasure is job one. Like that is one of the things that you guys have to understand. She says, I'm trying not to listen to this part. My son is a Taurus. Girl, just understand, equip yourself. That's all I tell.
Right.
Equip
Get
yourself
ready.
with that way you can combat it later because I understand. So the thing about Taurus is, first of all, it is what they call the cardinal signs, and those signs are at the beginning of the each of the zodiac, um,
Right.
what you call the Trinity. A lot of times when you're looking at things like that, they're the ones that need to lead through. You really can say that they are the ones that are the epitome of the elements for
Mm-hmm.
a particular element group. So they usually embody most
Cluster.
of those different characteristics. And so you're going to see that they have to make sure that you understand this is what it is. Those are cardinal sign people.
That's like
But just moving on to, again, the Taurus. Tauruses are very sensual. We talked about that. You talked about Venus being the ruling planet for Taurus. The other thing
right.
about it is that you'll see it play out in the relationships. They're going to be very sensual in the bedroom. They very much live in the moment. They believe in connection. Sensual touch is a thing for them. And so it's very necessary to have all those things. Also, it's often been said Taurus has the longest sexual endurance of all of the zodiac signs. So
Wow.
talking about the whole damn zodiac, they have the best and the most endurance. So think about if you've had interactions with people who are Tauruses, they usually don't give up because all about pleasures, making sure that they're going full throttle, making sure you're pleased, making sure that they're pleased. And one of the best positions for a Taurus is missionary because they like that full on contact. They like to be eye to eye with you. They like to make sure that they know that they're getting not just into your body, but into your soul. So
Yes, Lord. In my
that's what's
soul.
very important about the this particular position, which is a modification of the missionary position, but you're very much a little bit closer, right? And
Yeah.
so this would be one of the best positions for Taurus because again, they can really get right up into your face, get up into your being. They can watch you breathe. They can see everything, every motion they are paying attention to because they are very much trying to be a part of everything, just everything, right? So with this one, you're looking at the person that penetrates, making sure that their legs are on top because they want to make sure that they're controlling
Glory.
the action, right? You're going to make sure those legs are on the outside. And then you're going to also caress each other's backs, make sure that the butt is supported because you're going to probably at some point put that hand under that butt to just kind of pull it closer to you. Again, these are all, are you okay?
I'm sorry. I was grabbing. I was grabbing. You said grab. I was grabbing.
Grab it, make sure you pull it because once you get those hands right up under that cup of that butt, you can just pull it a little bit closer to you so that you can make sure that you all are getting one-on-one, hands-on type of connection. And of course, these, mostly what they say about the Taurus is that they perfect tantric positions. So anytime you're talking about, having a perfectly well executed tantric session, think of a Taurus in your life. And that's the person you need to, hang out with for that. Wake up, come back, I lost you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I done passed out.
She said, Lord help, I've been having these talks with my son and these girls all over here. I ain't ready. Look,
You ain't
it ain't
ready.
about them, it's about him. So it ain't about them, it's about him. Make sure he ready for every situation. And tell
Yes, Lord.
Just stave it off a little bit, because you know, yep, that all of that.
All of it.
I ain't got no help for you. I really,
Okay.
I don't know what to say. Uh,
Tell them to have fun and wrap it up.
Listen, like I tell people, look, you know, life is life. You have to be honest with yourself and with your children, and let them know the consequences of every action. That's the
Yes,
best.
Lord.
That's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them I would prefer certain things to not happen at certain times. How so never? Because I know you are a kid up in these streets in this world where y'all have way more exposures to everything. This is what I would like for you to do with someone more significant in your life.
Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go. That's how you spin it on them.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I want you to do it with someone you love.
I don't even say somebody you love, someone more significant in your life.
Yeah, yo. Yeah.
You ready for the next one?
I had to think about that one for a second. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot of
Okay.
times people will say it's somebody they love, but honestly, a lot of people never will. I ain't gonna say never will, but a lot of people will not experience love on the cellular connection as they feel like they should. And so,
Right.
say that someone's more significant in your life than to say someone you're in love with. I think that a lot of times helps for people to make that decision on whether or not this person is even important enough for me to share my body with, and
Right.
you know that cellular connection. So I kind of take the love part out of it, because I think love and sex are two different things. Sometimes you can really connect with somebody you're not in love with, and then sometimes
Right.
you're in love with somebody and you don't have a connection with them sexually. It happens.
Preach that, preacher. Preach it. Say it one more time for the people in the back.
Oh, let me pass
Like,
I need to pass my collection plate around.
collection. Hold on. I got. Hold
Sometimes
on.
you
Oh,
can
I
just
put.
connect with
Oh,
people on the physical sense and not necessarily be in love. But sometimes you luck out and other times you don't. That's just the truth of the matter.
yeah. Yes, it is an unfortunate truth.
It is. Just have fun, be careful, make good decisions.
Let it be consensual.
Very consensual. We like consensual.
Yeah. We don't take things. We
No,
have
no,
them handed to us.
take things
Oh,
that
this is mine?
have been bestowed upon us. So,
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
okay, we're gonna go on to
Virgo. Oh, I
Virgo.
do want to say, I do love the position for Taurus and the name. Like, those things are amazing. The position and the name. Thirst, oh yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And yes, I don't have anything else. So,
Get
okay,
out of
I'm gonna be
here.
quiet.
All right. So next on the docket is Virgo.
Mhm.
All right. You can wait. There's a common misconception that Virgos are virgins and that they don't get much sex.
Mm, mm.
Mm, mm. One more time. Mm. The purity associated with this sign actually has more to do with their impeccable standards when seeking a long term sexual partner. They tend to be extremely picky. A cool exterior tends to match their wild side of fantasies. A lover who can reach these sexual treats through an artful seduction is really lucky. Being an earth sign, they enjoy a somewhat dubious reputation as being inhibited. This is simply not true.
Mhm.
Virgo men and women are aroused by delicacy in manners and behavior. They make considerate lovers and will do their best to satisfy.
Mhm. Mhm.
They tend to prefer straightforward sex with the lights off. Damn.
Okay.
Uh, and want to know what to expect. Why the lights off? I like the lights on. I want to see everything. Sorry. Anyway,
Really?
that's
Really? What we doing?
never mind.
I can't with
All right. So down to earth in their attitudes, they are completely unimpressed by flattery and show. They like to improve their performance as they have high standards, and sex is no different. But expecting high standards from others can lead to criticism. It
you.
may not be easy to satisfy them, but they're generous enough to allow plenty room for improvement. When it comes to turn on a Virgo, keep in mind that the stomach is their most erogenous zone. The stomach, the estómago. You can explore this part of their body with your fingers, tongue, and lips, running up and down the skin, which will highly arouse your lover. Mm, my. Your
Mm.
turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
Okay. So let's go back to the Virgo. The one thing that stands out about Virgos is that a lot of people think that they are naturally introverted, that they are not that much fun, they're quiet, things like that. But the thing about a Virgo is that as far as when it comes to sexuality, they can be very volcanic in the bedroom. And that's
Yeah.
because they are very selective about who they show their sexual sides to. Um, you said Virgos are perfectionists when it comes to sex too. Yes. Well, think about it.
Yep.
Most Virgos that you know, they are very much by the book people. They are very much, you know, um, they what you call I call those they are sleeper. You know how they always said this is a sleeper. You know, people that just kind of sneak up on you and you
Right.
find out they're like way um is way more interesting than you ever thought about it.
Right.
They are practitioners of sexuality in the way of
Lord.
to know the technical ins and outs of doing things sexually. So foreplay is a big deal because they need to learn and absorb more and more about you. So a Virgo will go in kind of almost like a sniper, right? They'll just, they'll be very stealthy. They'll figure out everything they need to figure out about you. They will study you and then they will take what they learn about you and use it against you. So
Wow.
not in a bad way though. Let's
In the best ways.
it's definitely in a way to make sure that they are analyzing every part of you and also so that when they are looking to please you, they are making sure they're checking off those boxes in a way that nobody else would do it, which is in a way that is to your liking and not necessarily to a standard that they've set in their own minds. So they're very much, again, you're talking about sexuality and sensual, so that they can really understand who you are and how to please you because they want to make sure that you come back. And so that's the thing about a Virgo, right? And of course, you talked about Virgo being ruled by Mercury. So they're all about the information, they're all about communication. Virgo,
Right.
very much like we talked about, analytical, detail oriented, very sensitive, but they're not going to show everything to everyone. But this is one of those positions where they can shine. This one is called the Aphrodite. And so you're
Lord.
looking for, if you are a Virgo giver, this is really great because you get to really explore and show your side of how things work. So you're using, all of your muscle power to just sit down or crouch. Even if you can do this in a chair, but you are using your manpower basically to be able to do all of the movement that needs to be done. So they can wrap the giver can wrap their arms around the receiver's thighs, just kind of get them in a position where they can help control the situation. But then also the person that is the receiver can be, and this is almost like a reverse cowgirl, right? But you're kind of relying on using a little bit more. I lost him again. Come back.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Okay, good.
I'm back. I'm back.
We need water. We need water.
Hold on. PJ.
So what we're looking at is that so you can kind of be like a reverse cowgirl there, but being that you're in this position here, this helps with the temperament, the tempo of the actual session, so you can really kind of control it if you have a partner that is also ready to allow you to have that type of control. So this will
Mm.
make it, more sensual than sexual. You can take your time, you can speed it up a little bit, but this really, again, this is another one of those positions that puts you like right there with each other. So the communication is necessary in order to get everything you need.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. That position right there, Lord. It looks like fun and a lot of work at the same time.
Now here's my only thing. Look, so they said we're gonna need you to stop having flashbacks.
Why?
'Cause he ain't even here no more, y'all. He ain't him. You hear me? He ain't him.
It's just my body. My spirit is gone.
Bingo. Bingo. Now the thing that does, because all of us ain't skinny no more. The only thing that I would kind of question a lot of times if you're talking about using your hands and your arms to, kind of position the receiver as the givers and making sure that you're strong enough to make that happen. Because I'm like, child, I looked at how much I weigh on the scale, and that ain't gonna be for the faint.
Duh. Ain't for the faint of heart.
No, and the faint of strength either. Not doing
So, in that position, though, not only can you, control the up and down, side, and all that good stuff, Lord Jesus, but if they want to bounce on it, hi, hi, yeah, ooh, then one and hips, oh, circle motion, circle motion.
but see, you can slow
Lord.
it down, you can slow it
Hey,
all the way down, you can stop, and then you can
mm,
switch the rotation,
squeeze,
switch
and
it up,
then keep it. Oh.
and then you use that Kegel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That figure eights, babe. Like, what is that song? Boom like an 808.
Yes, Lord. Man.
You're welcome.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Yes,
Some of
that
us
sounds
will
like
never
beautiful.
see any work as a unit. Listen, and this is where your different items come into play, like positioning straps, wedge pillows, using towels, and just kind of rolling them up and putting them under certain areas so that you can kind of get a little bit more leverage. Using
Lord.
any kind of pillow to your advantage. Using a good chair, a recliner, or even the entire couch. And
That's,
to
that's
do.
something. She can stir it like coffee in that position.
Just
I'm
be out
just,
there like
just,
who said that macaroni?
just
That
Lord.
macaroni. Get the macaroni.
Oh, macaroni in a pot. See what you said? Yoga stretches. Exactly.
That
That's why I'm a
right.
yoga instructor. That's part of it.
Absolutely. Use your toes. Use your
Man,
toes. Use your
planting.
core.
Mm,
Use your
Lord, Jesus. Yeah, you, just be happy y'all can't see from a waist down. Uh,
listen.
grind it up, baby, like it's coffee. Stir it up like it's gumbo on the pot. There you go. Exactly. Got to do the hand too. Woo, woo, Lord. Exactly. There we go. Exactly. Exactly.
That's what
Man.
you gotta do. You gotta make it fun, but you also have to understand this is how you engage that partner, especially when you got the Gemini in your life. Not the Gemini. There's too many Geminis on here. You got the Virgo in your life, and no, no high five for you. No,
I don't get no love. Damn.
you know how I feel about Geminis. But
I'm on the cusp though. I'm like,
then let's use your Cancer side then. But then again, you know how I feel about Cancer, so
oh
never mind.
God. God, she hates me. And
But
it's
for
not my
some reason,
fault.
you're here.
Man.
Okay, so okay, you ready?
Always. I'm trying to see what this next comment is.
She said, "Leave us alone. You still love us."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You still love us.
Next question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See how you do us, you freaking Sagittarius.
I know. Um, But you know what? My rising is Cancer.
Uh-huh. So you can't hate cancers too much, or you hate
A
yourself.
bit, a bit. I could have been born 10 minutes later and then, but anyway, uh,
What you trying to say now? You can't get out of that.
nothing. It was the 70s. It wasn't an exact science. But anyway, we're moving on. Here we go.
All right. Yeah, Capricorn. All right, so Capricorn. When it comes to Capricorn sex, remember that behind the cool exterior of a Capricorn is a white hot interior waiting to be discovered. Splendor beneath the sheets is likely to be a straight ahead affair for the sea goat, since this earth sign does not need anything flashy or fancy to feel aroused. The turn on here is from being happily in love, since sex and love go hand in hand for Capricorn female and male. Because they often have a low opinion of themselves, they tend to find it difficult to trust others. Not wanting to rush into anything, they take any relationship one step at a time. It's important for them to get to know you before getting intimate, which makes sense. But
Mm.
once you have earned their trust, you will have a sex charged maniac on your hands. Damn! Like Debo, damn! When it comes to sex, relationships, and sex, I'm sorry, when it comes to love, relationships, and sex, Capricorn men and women are persistent, passionate, and loyal lovers. In the bedroom, as in life, they want to know what is coming next. So no surprises for these motherfuckers either. Damn.
Right. No surprise.
Uh, right. They may spend a lot of time planning exactly how they will go about seduction and lovemaking. They don't like surprises and feel spontaneous only when things are going according to plan. How the hell is that spontaneous? Anyway, uh,
Get into that.
ritual ritual is part of their nature. Therefore, familiarity will encourage trust and hotter sex. Don't forget that the symbol of this sign is the sea goat. Goats like to bite. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, baby. Yeah, bite me, baby, right here. And butt their horns together. There is an aggressive power which is about to burst between the sheets. Biting and hitting can arouse the Capricorn. I don't know why I just thought about slap boxing. Anyway. Oh, come on, let's talk. Anyway, okay. This sign rules all bones and skeletal structure when it comes to body parts. I'm done. That was it. I'm sorry. I just yeah.
Mhm.
That was interesting.
Yeah. So here's what I find interesting about the Capricorn. And again, just talking about all the different things that you just talked about, they're very much uh again, they're one of those signs where you would not expect them to be as sexually charged as they are. Um, they have these voracious sexual appetites, right? Like they really are into the sexuality of sex. Like it's not just
Yeah.
for them, it is a full body, it's a holistic approach to sexuality, if you will. So it's mind, body, and spirit is knowing everything they need to know about you and about them and using again, they're very bullet pointed. They're kind of like, the Virgo as far as like being very bullet pointed as far as what they're going to do and how they're going to do it with you. So yes, they
Very
like
calculated.
spontaneity, but the thing about a Capricorn is that they'll stay in their heads first and they'll work it all out from start to finish, and then they'll bring it to you. So when you're looking at Capricorns, they're like, they may have looked at you and they're like this, and in their mind, they're like, okay, number one, I'm gonna do this to you, and then number two, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to three, and then I'm gonna go to four, and I'm gonna finish up with five, but then I'm gonna start over with six because you know what, one was great, so I'm gonna make that seven. So they've already thought it all the way out from start to finish, but you just thinking they staring at you because that's that's the image that they give is that they're not necessarily into everything, but again, that holistic approach of making sure that they have what you need in order to be pleased is what really drives them as the zodiac sign, right? So when you're talking about, again, they want to give full satisfaction, they are all about quality, right?
That's
Like
Lord.
they are
Hallelujah.
quality administrators of Zodiac. Like, this is not a great quality session, then we have to do it again until you tell me that it was a 10. They also are definitely into pleasing. They want to make sure that you are completely satisfied even before they get satisfied. So they're very much givers more than anything. But they also enjoy dominating the sexual experience. Here's the other side of it. They don't mind giving up some of that control as well. If giving up control helps you to get what you need, then they're going to do that, right? So
Right.
thinking about Capricorns, uh, they are very proud. They really enjoy knowing that they're the ones that got you to where you are. They believe they have a lot of stamina. They have a lot of staying power. Here's what is really also very exciting about Capricorns. We talk about the sexual experience a lot, but orgasm is job one for them. Orgasm is what makes them tick. They need to know that you've had 1, 2, 10, 15, 30 orgasms. They need
50.
to know that that is a thing. You don't just have sex and you done. They need to know unequivocally that an orgasm occurred several times in your mind, in your body, in your soul, in your spirit, in your finger, in your toe, in your hair. So because they're like that, they believe in being very patient people. They believe in, even though, like we talk about, they like the spontaneity, but they like structured spontaneity so that they can get the results they were looking for. And that's one of the things about them. However, like we talked about with the Virgo and everything, this ain't for everybody. They're not going to do that for and with everyone. It's going to be people that they feel like they can trust and people that they feel are loyal to them. So if they don't feel like they have a connection with you, they don't feel like that they have your buy-in, your loyalty, then they're not going to do any of those things with you. Then you may run into a boring Capricorn. So, it's like, oh, okay, no, okay. So, and they'll let you go on about your business. Now, this particular technique here that we're looking at, this is called the Chordal alignment technique. It's one of the ones I really like to show couples. Actually, this is one of the ones I really, uh, more than anything, more than, just basic missionary, I preach this particular position for a lot of people, especially if orgasm is a challenge for you and if orgasm is very important, because we understand that every sexual session doesn't end in orgasm. It ends in satisfaction, but not necessarily ending with the actual orgasm. But if this is what's important to you, the coital alignment technique is the best way for you to get orgasm, to come to orgasm. Oh, your phone. His phone. He'll be back. So the thing that we love about the coital alignment technique, though, is that you're talking about going bone to bone. This is pubic bone to pubic bone. So you're trying to make sure that you're stimulating the clitoris. You're trying to make sure that you are stimulating all of the genitals in this one particular position to make sure that you're the giver is making sure that the receiver is getting that full on pressure and capacity of the body to make sure that you are getting everything you need in order to cause that orgasm. And especially if you're talking about clitoral and G-spot orgasm, this is the best thing. The difference between this and the regular missionary is where the legs are positioned so that you can leverage yourself with the amount of pressure that you use in order to get to orgasm. So regular missionary is cool and everything, but this one, again, this gives you the order that you need or the structure that you need in order to make sure that you are achieving overall orgasm with your partner. And so that's why this is particularly great for a Capricorn that needs to be in control, but also wants a little bit of variety. You jump right in. I think we done lost him again. Are you there? Well, I don't know. Well, while we're getting Gene together, let me go back to this last slide again to let you guys know. So we talked about earth signs again, and I don't know if his feed is still working. So we're just gonna let me go back over here. See if I can get him back in real quick. So when you're talking about earth signs, again, we're talking about these are the ones that we've gone over today, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Again, these are very sensual signs. They very much believe in a lot of sensual touch. You know, we talked about them being up for anything in the bedroom. They, you know, they'll try pretty much anything once. They're not necessarily what you call freaky, but they are very much methodical about things that they do. So basically, if you present something to them, they'll do what they can to make certain that they are doing, you know, that they at least try it because they believe in keeping their partner's pleasure first. So the great thing about being an earth sign or being with an earth sign is, you know, because pleasure is job one for them, making sure that you are happy, making sure you're satisfied. They're going to take their time to get to know everything you need and to make sure that they are executing what they need to execute on their side to make sure that you are happy, healthy, and orgasmic. So I don't think we had anything else that we were going to cover tonight. I think his phone died. He just sent me a message, says his phone died. So I don't know if it's going to go back up. But if you guys have any questions, please let us know. You can always contact us through all the avenues that we have here. Facebook, we have YouTube. Definitely go to our YouTube pages. So Premier Fitness, it was Premier Fitness for Gene, and then also go to his Facebook page and follow him there. Go into my Heather's Passion Academy, YouTube and Facebook, and go ahead and follow us there so you guys can see the next time we're going to go live. Because if at some point we're going to bring it just to YouTube, so we want to make sure you guys are over at YouTube so that you can see all these things and we can be live and we can interact and have fun with you guys. Generally, we like for people to ask questions if they need to. You know, if you have any questions that you want to ask specifically, you can always put it in the comments, put it in the DMs, or you can actually jump in on the feed. And I put the links down so you guys could join us. We got a thank you here. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back next week with more of our zodiac signs. Thank you guys for jumping in and being a part of this. And if you know anybody that's an earth sign, please share this particular video with them. Then also, like I said, subscribe to all the pages and subscribe to all of our social media and just follow us for the next updates. So if there's nothing else, I will see you guys next time. Well, Gene and I will see you guys next time, and y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.